What is coming is a collapse of the dollar. You haven't had one of those. We've never experienced the collapse of the dollar, of the world's reserve currency. This will make us Venezuela. Make no mistake. If you want to be prepared, prepare yourself like people should have prepared in Venezuela.
Prepare now. Listen to me, please. In a somber, sober, calming voice, I'm asking you to prepare now and do not wait. What does prepare mean? It means get yourself some emergency food. It means make sure you have some cash on hand. Why do I say prepare now? Prepare now. Because we're in a really troubling scenario right now as more banks go illiquid.
The United States just announced it's getting ready for war with China and Putin at the same time for a very important reason. Chinese President Xi Jinping and Russian President Vladimir Putin are about to completely alter the international power structure and the monetary system. This is why they're getting ready for war. No other reason. Saudi Arabia openly talking about settling their oil trades in the Chinese currency yuan. This would replace the US dollar. This, my friends, is the biggest story in the world. So let me repeat that. They would replace the petrodollar, the US dollar that we use as a hammer to sanction any country we like. If the US doesn't like you and wants to sanction you, they can, because if you want oil, you'll need to pay with US dollars to settle that transaction in US dollars. So this is all about to change. It's not hyperbole to say that this will change everything. Imagine if the U.S. can't threaten you with dollars anymore. All they have left are weapons, and there's nothing more dangerous than a person losing power. You're witnessing it in real time. But if you need more news from this week, Saudi Arabia and Iran and Mexico all getting ready to join the BRICS alliance. Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa. So what does all of this mean? Well, it would mean that if all of the major oil-producing countries in the world become part of the same alliance, it would mean that half of the entire population of the globe would be on the same team, using a Chinese and Russian oil infrastructure that's tied to oil and gold, and no longer to the US dollar. This week, we saw a new record amount of gold being bought and stored by China. There are real concerns that we are running out of gold supplies right now around the world. It's becoming incredibly difficult to get gold. China and Russia are buying as much of it as they can find, and gold producers right now are scrambling to bring it out of the ground. Gold is nearing record highs this week, prices touching $2,000 a troy ounce. So all of this means we're spiraling into World War III.
Just listen to the following video excerpts from Bill Holter, a gold and silver dealer for the past 20 years.
We're taking $1 million plus multi-million-dollar orders on a daily basis now. The amount of traffic has definitely picked up, but the size of the traffic, there's no question, is much bigger than it has been. What's going to happen is the demand is going to outstrip supply. The supply will be wiped out. The day is coming, and where people are going to say, oh my gosh, I need to buy gold, I need to buy silver, but there's going to be none to be had.
When bank credit tightens, people will not be able to afford to buy assets, and those types of assets will decline in value. However, those people still need to eat, fill their car with gas, pay their electric bills, and those types of things will increase in price with inflation. Banks are upside down. They have trillions of outstanding derivative contracts, and that means they have more liabilities than assets. If a bank fails, all those derivative contracts fail as well, and the counterparty who is holding those derivative contracts also fails. This is why everyone is so concerned about banks, because the fallout from the derivative exposure will take down the entire system.